Hi, I'm back for a quick COVID update. This time I want to do something on mental health. Maybe some of you saw a video, devotional video from yesterday or the day before. I pre-filmed them. I don't remember which it was. Where I mentioned I might be burning out. That happens. Everybody has a bad day. Every once in a while, this happens. You caught me on one of mine. So, a few things about that. I think it's important that we're open and honest about having bad days because Christ never promises that it's always going to be rainbows and sunshine and kittens. Some days it's mud puddles and the flu and burnt steak, which is an abomination before the Lord. But how we handle this as Christians is really important. Unintentionally, you got to see one of mine. So to that extent, if you're upset by that, sorry. On the other hand, kind of sorry, not sorry. So I'm better now. Everybody has a down day, and that's kind of where I'm at with the mental health thing. It's just I have bad days, and then apparently that was it. But some of our brothers and sisters actually have mental illness, or their anxiety, or their depression, their seasonal depression, or what have you, has reached a clinical state or a pathological state, and that needs to be addressed. And COVID is not making this any better. COVID is making this worse. And a lot of people who have especially bipolar disorder and especially schizophrenia have anxiety issues. And for some of them, anxiety issues about our government or about the availability of services. And this is exactly what is going to need to be pushing them over the edge and over the brink. So reach out to your family, reach out to your friends. If you are feeling kind of desperate or hopeless or upset, reach out to a family member or friend. You can reach out to me. You can always call me and tell me about this, and I will listen sympathetically. I don't want to spiritualize it, but I will spiritualize it a little bit. Satan loves when we're down because he likes to kick us when we're down. So I'm not saying mental illness is something Satan does, but I am saying he's an opportunist, and he will take advantage of that and have you do some self-destructive sorts of behaviors, maybe with the people you're living with, maybe to yourself that no one knows about. Don't do that. To the extent that Satan's involved in this, we can pray. It won't take the mental illness away. It might take the edge off of it for a time. So if you are feeling blue, we're going to go through that. And then as this has been a collective traumatic event for our society, in reading post-clinical or post-traumatic stress-related articles and those sorts of things, right now we're in the disillusionment phase. Everybody's kind of gotten over their heroics, and we can all just pitch in together, and no amount of TV commercials will help us get out of this phase. There's 2 more phases, but suffice to say, mental health wise, unfortunately on COVID, it's 5 years. Generally 60 months is how long it takes to overcome a traumatic event if you were affected. And some of us don't really feel affected, and some of us are more angry. Depression looks different in everybody. And so some people express their depression by anger, some by crying, but some also by, I'm just not going to get up today. It looks different all over the place. And so this is one of those things where if you have I don't want to put it this way, but if you have a battle buddy, go check on him. If you have a spouse, if you have kids, go check on them. And if you're feeling this way, reach out and tell somebody, because, and especially again, men, it's okay to talk about this stuff, and I'd rather you talk to me about it and be a little embarrassed than to find out that you did something terrible or had something horrible happen to you. So again, that's where we're at. I thought it'd be good for me to be at least open about, I have bad days, and every once in a while you guys kind of catch it if you're paying attention or if you know me, and I frequently catch it and then edit it out or just start over on the video, because you guys don't need that. But I'm not always Mr. Sunshine. Just ask my wife. Actually, I'm frequently not Mr. Sunshine. Ask my wife. Sorry, Stacia. But it is really, really important. And I've had enough members at my last church who did have mental illness and who did suffer from this to say there are just not as many good days as bad days, or it's ramping up again. So reach out and get some help. And for those of you who contacted me and said, "Hey, are you doing okay?" Thank you. I am now. Some of it was your reaching out to me. Some of it was getting a good night of sleep and or getting done further on with the project or whatever it happened to do that just put me in a funk. Thank you to those of you, and again, thank you to those of you who are keeping our members in prayer. Yes, if you're wondering, my lamp just fell over and knocked my microphone. I'm sorry about that. But thank you to those who are keeping our members in your prayers. Keep that up. Prayer is a powerful weapon, and while Christ may not say that he's going to fix everything in your life that way, it is powerful, it is solace, and it is how we come near and draw near to God. So keep doing that, and God's blessings on the rest of your day, and we'll talk to you later.